It ain't my fault. Mm-hmm. I can't even get to the roll. Can't get to it. Can't get to it, girl. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kira J, and today your girl is gonna be cooking. I got my beef tips. I got my rice. I got macaroni, candy yams, jiffy cornbread, honey jiffy cornbread, and yeah, that's gonna be our meal for today. So come on, let's cook. So guys, before we start and touch anything, open anything, we're first gonna start off with washing our hands. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a surprise guest. It's no crummies, but I've been waiting on that surprise guest all day, so we just want to start without the guest because it is going to take a minute for those beef tips to get tender. So yeah, that will be the first thing that we start off with as well, the beef tips. Put them in the pot, seasoning them, you know. Yeah, come on. So first I'm gonna start off by putting my beef tips in this bowl. I couldn't find a regular bowl. I'm filming at my friend's house. I love her kitchen, so here we are. I'm just gonna open them up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with all of my seasonings. So right here I have some onion salt. I also have onion powder. But I'm going to go in with just a small amount because this is a salt. This is not the powder that's sodium. Just a tad bit. Let me push y'all up closer so y'all can see what I'm doing. This garlic powder is a little stuck together, so garlic salt. That's that on that. And then we're going to go in with the garlic powder. You can be a little heavy on the garlic powder.
Go watch the real Kira J. Look up, baby.
Now I'm going to be going in with this garlic salt. Real light on the salt. I'm going to be going in with a little paprika. Then I'm going to be going in with just a tad bit of lemon pepper. I use lemon pepper with everything I cook with. I don't know why. It just has a good taste. Now I'm going to be going in with this complete seasoning. Now I'm going to be going in with some Slap Your Mama. Cause yeah. Now I'm going to be taking my black pepper. Black pepper and beef tips, just, if you know, you know. So now that we have got all of our seasonings mixed in, even if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. Duh, the fuck. So now we're gonna give these a quick yeah. So now that we have mixed the seasonings within the meat, I'm now going to wash my hands. So now I've got my pot ready. I'm going to add a little olive oil. I always cook with olive oil. So I'm just going to add enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And we're going to get this on some fire. Just like so. 7, 6, 7, 8 in between there. And I'm just gonna add some garlic to that olive oil. Just gonna take about a tablespoon like so. And I'm gonna add that to my olive oil. Now as we're waiting on the fire to heat up, now I'm waiting for my garlic to cook down a little before I add my meat. Cook down in the oil. Y'all, why I had the wrong eye on? That's why we ain't got no action. I'm just saying, why is y'all way back there? Come up here so you can learn something. Okay, we're still waiting on that garlic to come to a sizzle. You can kind of hear it. Y'all hear it? That's what you want before you add your meat. Now that's what I'm talking about. So now we got the sizzle going. I am going to go ahead and add in those beef tips. Just like so. Now we're just going to brown these beef tips. We're not focusing on cooking these all the way through. We just need to get them brown. In a non-stick pan, so it shouldn't be hard browning these once you're using a non-stick. So while these beef tips are browning, we're just going to go ahead and start cutting up our onion and bell pepper. I'm going to start by rinsing off my onion and bell pepper. Now let's start cutting these babies up. And please don't talk about the way I cut my onion and bell pepper because I'm definitely not a professional. Okay, I cook my food the way I want to cook my food, cut my veggies the way I want to cut my veggies. All right? All right. I did grab 2 bell pepper, but I probably won't need to. I don't know why, but I absolutely love the smell of raw onion. I don't know why. I think that's one of my weird things that I like the smell of. Like, but it just smells so good. Okay, so now that we have our onion and bell pepper cut, we're going to add these to our beef tips. As y'all can see, the beef tips have its own juice going on. That's what you want. So just slide those in there. I'm going to give this a whisk. Get those veggies in there. As the onions cook down, they will start to break apart, so no big deal on that. My eyes are burning a little from the onion. I still like the smell though. Y'all, look at this big old beef tip. Like, this is huge. I don't know why I didn't cut this. That's huge. These are browning pretty good and quick. That's why I have it at about a 7, 8. Because these are not near done, okay? So now we are going to continue to let these beef tips brown. And we're going to set a timer to about an hour. But before we set the timer and let these simmer, we do have to finish letting them brown to add in the beef broth. So now that these are pretty brown, we're going to go ahead and add in beef broth. So now we have beef broth in. We're going to add the lid and let those simmer down. Timer to about an hour. So now that I have my beef tips on and that's out the way, I'm now going to start cutting my sweet potatoes just to have those fresh and ready to go. Okay? I'm feeding a pretty large group, so I am going to cook a good amount of candy yams, even though I don't know who eat them and who don't. So maybe 5 sweet potatoes. I'm gonna do 5. I don't know why I'm rinsing these and I gotta peel them. But let's go. Let's freaking go. And y'all, to be honest, I never cooked candy yams before. But here we are. So these are gonna take a minute. It's gonna take me a minute to get all 5 of these peeled. So I'll come back once I have them all peeled. So y'all, when I was cutting, I did go ahead and keep it to about 3 sweet potatoes instead of 5 because they are pretty big. And like I said, everyone is not a fan of candy yams. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to start off doing the candy yams. So I did start off with about 2 tablespoons of water in my pot. And now we're going to start laying these babies flat in the pot. We're just going to make 1 layer first in the pot. Let me get you guys closer so y'all can see what I'm doing. So on each layer, you're going to be adding some sugar. Sprinkle that on there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's hard to get this brown sugar. Yeah, like, come on. So now that we have our brown sugar, regular sugar, we're going to go in with a little vanilla. And then we're going to go in with a little nutmeg. Now we're just going to make our second layer and do the steps over again. Hold on, I forgot to add butter on the first layer. Sorry. Add your butter. So now after making a mess, this is what your yams should look like in a layer. Now I'm going to let these simmer with the top on for about 25 minutes. Just let these tender for about 20-25 minutes or until fork tender. And I learned this from Jay on TikTok with the stacking the layers. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have about 15 to 20 more minutes on the beef tips and the yams, we're going to go ahead and start our rice and our macaroni. Let's go. I go ahead and cook my rice halfway through first. And then when it's about halfway done, I take it off and then I rinse it, okay? You gotta get the starch off the rice. And then I add it back to the pot with more water, clean, and let it cook until it's done, until the water boils out. Perfect rice. So I do have my beef tips on low now because it's only about a 15-minute time before they're actually done. So now I'm just gonna add my rice to my pot. I am gonna go ahead and put my macaroni on also. So right now I got everything going. I'm gonna add my macaroni and then I'm gonna start preheating my oven for cornbread. So far, this is how everything is looking. Got my beef tips. Got my rice coming to a boil. My macaroni coming to a boil. Got my yams on the rolling boil. Yeah, everything is on the go. I'm still waiting on someone to bring me eggs so I can put my cornbread in the oven. But I already have the oven set to 375. It's already preheated. So when I get the eggs, I'm just going to pop that cornbread in. And yeah, still waiting on that special guest, maybe for a taste test. I don't know. I am very impatient and I couldn't wait on the eggs any longer because the food is just about done. I just strained the noodles for the macaroni and the rice is almost done. I couldn't wait any longer, so Hawaiian rolls it is, okay? But now I'm just gonna put my macaroni back on the stove, do my cheese, season up my macaroni, and just wait on the rice to get that cooking. Then we're gonna plate up the meal Girl, a girl is hungry. I haven't ate all day. Like, I had to do this video. So I've been having my stomach prepared to eat these beef tips, okay? Okay guys, so I already got my cheese mixture mixed in my macaroni. Usually what I do is add shredded cheese also, but I don't have any. But I do add milk, salt, pepper, slap your mama, and then I hit it with a little paprika for color, okay? Okay, so now I have my macaroni done. I'm gonna go ahead and drain off this rice. And I just fill my pot back up with the smallest amount of water. I'm just rinsing my rice off. And I'm gonna add the rice back to the pot. And let it get done cooking fully, which it looks like it's already done. So now everything is pretty much done. I'm gonna plate up my plate. And then we're gonna give this thing a taste test. Let's go. I'm literally so hungry right now. But this is the plate. We got our beef tips and rice. Look at it, just juicing, girl. Look at it. Look at it. Let's eat. Let's eat. So first, I'm gonna be trying the beef tips, of course. Y'all, I'm so hungry. And it looks so good. Hold on. God is great, God is good. Let us thank you for our food. By our hands we are fed. Thank you, God, for daily bread. Amen. This food was made with love, of course. Let's eat. It ain't my fault. And now I'm gonna try to think on my hyping. I am gonna have someone else to rate my food, but Lord have mercy. Lord. Yep. Yep. I can't even get to the roll. Can't get to it. Can't get to it, girl. My Lord. Woo! Take a break, because I was going to put it to rest. Let me get done eating this and I'll be back. So you guys, my surprise guest ended up not showing, so no one to rate the food, but I did, and this is 10 out of 10. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You already know. Keep the subscribers rolling in. Your girl has been on the road with posting videos like that. Okay? So let's keep it. You already know. Let's get it. Thanks for watching. Tune in to my next video. Let's go.